Hi there, welcome to another Qi Flow video. This is for the autumn season, the metal element and the metal themes of letting go, clearing and releasing. So this is quite a cleansing 20-25 minute sequence. So begin with standing, feet shoulder width apart. We're going to just loosen the arms down by the side and have a little shake, just shaking out any areas of tension or stiffness. The arms loose down at the front. Begin with a little bounce at the knee, letting the arms swing up. So the bounce is nice and light on the knee. You're doing a little bounce as the arms swing up and then another little bounce as the arms swing down. Shoulders are nice and loose, spine is straight. And lightly bouncing like this and letting the arms swing up and down, carried by their own momentum, is a really nice way to just kickstart the lymphatic system. We're going to do a little bit more on the lymph in a minute, but this is one of the ways that we can start that process of clearing and releasing within the body. The gentle impact up and down on the sole of the foot, helping activate the kidney meridian, and swinging the arms up and down, starting to speak to the meridians that we've got in the arms as well. If you can let the front of your wrist come up, so that's the highest point, kind of like you're almost like a puppet being pulled up by strings. Keeping the arms quite rounded and soft, and again just letting the momentum swing them back and forth with your bouncing. And then slow that down and come back to standing. Taking your hands, we're going to massage some lymphatic areas. So starting around the collarbone, just rubbing up and down with the fingertips or with the palms of the hand, whatever feels more comfortable. With the fingertips, you can kind of get in and massage a little bit more. And you can rub up and down, do circular movements. And then next, just stroking down from the jaw, sort of in front and behind the ears, down the side of the neck, down towards the collarbone. You might want to swallow a bit when you're doing this. Coming into the armpits, so going through each armpit with the fingertips, just really massaging in there. And then starting to just sweep down and under the chest. So you're sweeping towards the solar plexus. And then you can do the same on the other side. And sweeping down and under. And then massaging with the fingers around the solar plexus area. It's going up or down or spiraling. There's a lot of lymph around here as well. And then another key area, the qua region or bikini line area, just rubbing here. Can look rather strange when you're doing this in the woods by yourself, but it is a key lymph area. And then taking the hands round to the backs of the knees and again just rubbing up and down here, really warming this area up. Have a little shake. And then just reposition yourself, realign the spine, tailbone down, crown up. Just relax the arms, stand for a moment and breathe. And then we're going to place the hands, palms pressed together at the heart center. And pushing left against right, really focusing your energy on the center and around the middle dantian here. We're just going to breathe in and out with the pressure of the hands and the focus on the middle of the body. You should start to feel perhaps a little additional warmth building. Just allow that to release with your out breath. And then take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, create a triangle with the index finger and the thumb still attached. So breathing out, you just push the palms forward, rotate the palms back so the hands touch, and then breathe in as you press the palms together again. Exhale, push out, create the triangle, like you're sending this heat and energy you've generated out with the breath and the hand movement. So we'll do that a few more times. Breathing in, palms together. Breathing out, press out and rotate the hands. You can breathe out through the mouth and extend the exhalation if you like. And then breathing in with the palms together. Take one foot and step forward. Create the same triangle as you breathe out and send the arms out and around, and then palms up. Bring them back into prayer. So your in-breath, palms together. Out-breath, step forward, release. And then switch the palms up and breathe in, step back. So breathing in here, breathe out, step forward, breathe in, step back. Really generating the energy at the center, but then sending it out with the movements and the breath. Breathing in, breathe out, step forward, breathe in, step back. Then lower your hands, take your feet out in a slightly wider stance now. We're just going to, after working with the fire element, we're going to move into earth, and we want to generate a little bit of that solidity of earth. So wider horse stance, toes are pointing forward if you can. Just lower the body, tailbone pointing down. Crown is still pulling up and away, but your knees are much more bent. And then create fists, just normal fists. Pull them back towards the ribs. Stay nice and low. Breathing at the belly if you can, so just release the belly. Breathing abdominally. And we're just going to stand here, holding this in a zhanshuang, like a standing meditation. If it helps you to focus your attention on that sense of stability and rootedness, energy from the earth rising up through the soles of the feet, creating that strong square shape with your body and allowing it to build. And then just hold this position for as long as you feel comfortable, breathing steadily. Remaining in the lower horse stance, I'm going to create leopard paws with the hands. Press the fingertips into the pads of the palms and then just keep the thumbs nice and close. Draw them back in towards the body and take one so that the back of the hand is just hooked underneath the elbow. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, just swap the hands around, trying to keep them connected to each other. So you're kind of rolling them and rubbing them over one another, if you see what I mean. Exhale on the push out, so your palms are facing up. Breathing in, breathing out, swap the hands, punch out. And then continue at your own pace. Breathing out through the mouth adds to the feeling of cleansing the system. You can speed it up a little bit if you like. Ideally, the movement of the punching out with your leopard paws should really come from the central area, so around the solar plexus. And release and lower the hands. We're going to do some tapping just on the upper area of the chest, so focusing on the lung points. So take the hands into fists and then begin lightly drumming. So we want to avoid any breast tissue. Just tapping this upper area. And then As we do this, we're going to do a little bit of breath work. So take a very deep breath in and then hold it. And then exhale through the mouth. Take another deep breath in, just drumming lightly on those points underneath the shoulders. And then exhale, release. And then one more deep breath. See if you can hold it just a little bit longer this time. Keep drumming. And then exhale and release. Then just bring the hands down. Relax them into Wuji. Give them a shake if you need to. Standing with a straight spine. Open joints. Relaxed muscles. Just notice any increased flow of energy, particularly in the arms and fingers. Breathe gently, nice, steady abdominal breaths. And we're going to do some sound therapy now for ourselves. So starting with a lung sound, which is quite a strong vibration for the lungs. We can place the hands up on the chest so that you can actually feel the resonance of the sound we're going to make in the chest. And the sound is oo. So take a nice deep breath in. Let's do a few more. And with the hands on the chest like this, you should really be able to feel the vibration of the sound you're making. Now we're going to continue working with the lungs. Create a crane chi look, so all the fingertips pressing together, and then place the fingertips in just underneath the shoulders, between the shoulders and the pectoral, beginning of the lung meridian. We're going to circle the elbow up and to the back, so creating as big a circle as you can comfortably. And do it with the other arm. You might find that you have different range of mobility in each shoulder, so you're creating a different size circle, but just work with what you can do. Ideally, we want to breathe in as we bring the elbow up and then breathe out as we circle it back. Try and keep the fingertips pressing quite firmly into that point. You might find that it really helps you take an extra deep breath in. Quite often when we stimulate those points, it can help. If you are recovering from a cold or a cough, this is quite a good rehab exercise, although it might make you cough a little as you clear and release from the lungs. And then release the hands down. We're going to do another healing sound now. This is a whispered sound, the sound S, very much about releasing the emotions that get stuck in the lungs, grief, loss, depression. And take a deep breath in and then make the sound S. You finish, just have a few moments of silence, sending healing energy from your hands into the lungs. Now we're going to do another Qi lock with the hands, so wrap the fingers around the thumbs and pull your fists back towards the ribs. You're going to take your feet out just a tiny bit wider than shoulder width and sink the legs down, so back into not a deep horse stance, but a little horse stance. Pivot on one heel and punch out with your fist to the side, and then the little finger leads the way. You just create a big circle, as if you were drawing a big circle to the back. You bring it round to the front, bring the foot round, and punch out, and then pull the fist back in. So you pivot on the heel, just punch out with the fist, lunging slightly to the side, draw a big circle to the back. You're kind of creating a figure of 8 with the arm here. Bring it round to the front, again drawing a big circle, out to the side, and then pull it back. So we're pivoting, lunge, extend the hand out, little finger leads the way, big circle to the back, big circle all the way around to the front, and then pull it back. So lunging to the side, just pull that elbow back at the front as well, the front arm. So this exercise, Dragon Clears a Path, we're really working on the lung channels yet again. So really kind of stretching the arm out, pressing gently on the thumb, drawing as big a circle as you can. And then, of course, with the lungs, it's important to factor in the breath as well. So the breathing pattern, you exhale, clear the lungs as you punch out, and then the rest of the movement, the big circle to the back, you're breathing in. So breathing in all the way around, and then keep breathing in as you pull the fist in, and then breathe out as you punch out. So you're breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, and breathe out. So once you've got the movement down, of course, as usual, feel free to vary the speed of the movement according to your breath. You don't want to be holding your breath at any point, so you might be going faster or slower than me. Then release the hands down. We're going to lean on the upper leg, thumbs on the inside of the thigh and fingers wrapped around the outside edge, leaning forward. Keep the arms as straight as you can and breathe in at the center, and then just lower one shoulder down towards the opposite knee. Breathing in at the center, exhale and press down. So the idea here is that you're really feeling the massage around the edge of the abdomen. This is working on the large intestine. In Chinese medicine, the metal element is very much concerned with the lung and the large intestine. And the themes are clearing and releasing, eliminating what no longer serves. So this is a really great way of stimulating both the large intestine as an organ, the nerves that run in and out of the large intestine going through the spine, and also the channels in the arms. And then come back to center. Just bring the feet back to shoulder width apart. We're going to place the hands crossed over on the abdomen and following a clockwise pattern, so moving the same direction as the large intestine, just start rubbing. We're going to do a little bit of an energy massage on the body just to help stimulate the flow of energy and support that process of clearing, eliminating and releasing. So do a few clockwise circles. Your hands and palms should feel quite nice and warm after this. Then we're going to take them and just massage through the body. So first just sweeping down backs of the legs, and then up the fronts of the legs, then down the sides, and then up the inside, really clearing through the body, up over the chest, down the inside arm and up the outside. Same on the other side, and then rub over the face and head, over the head, down the back, and then just brush down the sides, that you're clearing and releasing anything that no longer serves from the body. Give the hands a little shake. And then after working with the metal elements and clearing and releasing, just come into Wuji for a moment. So relaxed arms, shoulders, long spine. We're going to generate a little bit of water after all that metal, just to help with the flushing process. So shift your weight forward and back on the foot. So coming onto the front part of the foot, and then the back, almost rolling through the body. Just let the arms really hang and move with the movement that you're generating by shifting your weight forward and back. The idea here is it's like you're standing on the deck of a boat. So feeling that really watery yin energy move up through the body, rolling up like a wave. Gently shifting your weight forward and back, feeling that ebb and flow. Just breathing gently as you go, keeping everything nice and loose and fluid. And then, having generated a little bit of water, let's wash through the body. So palms turn up. Inhale as you bring the arms out to the side, bringing that lovely fresh watery energy through the body. And then as you exhale, just press the palms down quite slowly, timing it with your exhalation all the way down, letting that energy wash down through the body. Breathing in, extending the arms up nice and strong. And then exhale, just wash the energy down, feeling it sink back down through the body, back down into the earth. And then do this a few times, as many as you like, to close the practice. And then release the hands back down into Wuji, so relaxed arms, long spine, soft belly, breathing steady abdominal breaths. And at the end of the practice, observe how you're feeling. Hopefully clearer, lighter, a little fresher perhaps. Clearing and releasing anything that no longer serves is a really great thing to do at this time of year, embodying the metal element. Thanks for practicing with me again. I'll be back with another autumn video soon. I hope to see you then. Take care.